I'd like to thank everybody for coming this morning, and we're here to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Marc Bolan's death, which was a day that I certainly remember. I remember my boyfriend at the time went to work at 7:30, heard it on the news, and said to his friend, "I wouldn't like to be the person who has to tell my girlfriend that." And then about 10 minutes later I got to work, and because I was early, I decided to phone him up just to say hi. So he was the person that had to tell me that. And so I'd like to thank particularly Jean for producing the sculpture, and we're doing so much work. He says it took over 500 hours to produce. So I'd like to thank him for doing that, and also for the many journeys to and from the foundry, checking that the mould had come out correctly. And I'd like to particularly thank my husband Kevin and Mark Rowe, who are the people who've actually produced the bust. Well, I mean, who've actually fitted it and made all this possible through hard work. And I'd like to invite Jean up here, the sculptor from Quebec, to say a few words. And I'd also like to thank Colin Hicks from Quebec House for helping to make this thing possible through helping with the reception. So, Jean?
Hello to all. First of all, I would like to apologize because I have a little difficulty with my English. I still have some difficulty with my own French, and have done since my first year in the world. I don't have a very beautiful voice. Also, I am a little bit nervous to be in front of you. I feel more at ease with with Sculptor chisels then. 25 years ago, a sad event arose here on September 16. Today, I see people who have set up everything to reserve a sincere honoring to Marc Bolan. This honoring is translated by this memorial garden, crowned with the Marc's bronze bust. This was not easy for me to arrive on this day and to be with you, and it is here that I am anxious to thank, to congratulate, and especially to say loud and clear that I am very proud to have known and worked with two people, open bracket, of whom I dare to believe that Marc himself would have agreed, close bracket. They are Kevin and Fee Warner. From my very far and small Quebec, I had the privilege to see a part of the effort that Kev and Fee and the team of TAG have put in to realize this day. Believe me, I swear it to you, the energy of Fee and Kev transformed me. The pitfall that we crossed together almost deserve a film of Hollywood, and I do not even exaggerate. For those who know the history of the bust, they know what I want to say by any kind of new development. But their incredible willpower won and returns to Marc Bolan the most beautiful honoring which he can deserve by this bronze and in this magnificent garden. A sad place at first, it is true, but what a transformation. Excuse me? I, Jean Robillard, am proud that my hands were able to contribute by my humble talents to transform this place in memory of this great artist whom was and will stay forever Marc Bolan. Still, thank to TAG to have me allowed to realize this dream. I also want to thank La Fonderie d'Art of Inverness, Quebec, a small picturesque village situated between the city of Quebec and Montreal, in my home province of Quebec. I met in this foundry a gentleman, owner of a domestic company, who worked on the casting of Marc Bolan's, yes, with a careful professionalism and a simply remarkable respect. Mr. Serge Gérard contributed to Marc Bolan's bronze, an object of art in incomparable quality. Bravo to all the team of the Fonderie d'Art of Inverness, Quebec. As I pronounce the word Quebec repeatedly, I want to take advantage of it to underline with pride the involvement of Quebec House here in London to have supported a part of the event. Thus, I send a sincere thanks to Mr. Colin Hitch. Where's Mr. Colin Hitch? Oh, here. Okay. Responsible for the cultural part of the Quebec House, and Madame Catriona Jones for the effort and the help which they have to put into this unveiling. To live art, and more particularly, Sculptor is a choice of compromise and hardship. I took along a family in my dream. Then I mean to my wife that I am really aware to her support and appreciate it greatly. My wife, close in. Where is she? Close in? Oh, there. I am aware how lucky I am to make you admire, I dare to say, my talent. I know that many other sculptors would dream to be in my place today, and I notice the luck I have to be here in your great and magnificent England to come and make my mark. So, I am aware that my work will be admired by you and many of other Marc Bolan's fans who will come to make a pilgrimage in this garden. I end my speech to thank you, you who are here in memory of Marc, and also to encourage people who contributed to make of this day an event deserving of Marc Bolan's career and his famous band T.Rex. Thank you.
Would you like to come with us? Yeah, I'll do it in a minute.
Hello, I'd like to just say a couple of words. This is very wonderful to be here, and on behalf of my family, I'd like to say thank you so much for Tag and Jean for putting this together. It's very serious, it's 25th anniversary, but I feel there's a great joy, and this place looks so wonderful from when the PRS, when I came here for the first time in '97. So, on behalf of all my family, thank you so much. To Mickey and Paul, it's so wonderful to see everyone here, so thank you. Feld, everybody.
I don't think I was scheduled for a speech, but I'd just like to back up Rose. Thanks to everybody for producing this bust. It's great to know that people will remember Marc. Thanks very much.
excuse me. I have done a gift to give to one for Harry, and second for Rolan.
And Paul Fenton spoke to me and asked if he could read a poem which he's written. And obviously, of course, he said we'd be delighted. So if you'd like to come up, Paul.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a great honour for us, for me to be here, and plus some other band members. I mean, absolutely amazing. It took me many years to kind of get into what Marc was doing. Obviously, as a young boy, I used to play. I did the Zinc Holly album and some work on Danny in the World and various other tracks. But it took me a long, long time for the whole thing lyrically to settle into my mind. Maybe 20 odd years, I guess. And once I understood, I felt that I had to write a poem. I call Marc the Enchanter. The Enchanter sleeps on a crystal floor, much safer now than he was before. Magic fell on the repute kind, his mission to ensue your mind. Angel star complete of cosmic flying, his star for us is always shining. The goldest halo protects his soul, his body's gone, but the dreams stay whole. Dancing on mountains, white eagles fly, surf the breeze and kiss the sky. Bathe in seas until you're old, discover corals, find the wizard's gold. See dolphins' silver tails, bobbing fish, harmonic whales. Mortal souls will always find another evocative right behind. Genius bastion, angel of a fortress, collecting tears and dreams for a princess. A gift of patience, such a gentle sound, through only the enchanter can it be found. Thank you.
So that's the end of the sort of formal speeches, and Rolan has got to leave at 11:30. So if everybody sort of wants to sort of say hi that hasn't or whatever, and then at 11:30 we'll move on to the reception. Okay, thank you.